Tea time. Welcome everybody! Souldin of the Grin brothers here, and it's time for another episode of Tea Time. Now then, for today's tea, I wasn't originally planning on having a tea today, or at least, taste testing a tea during this particular tea time. I actually had notes of an older tea that I had before that I've yet to talk about on the tea time videos before. But then I found out that in my cupboard I had teas which were pretty much close to expiring. I say close to expiring, they expire this month, so they weren't specific about the day, so they could already be expired for all I know. But in any case, I had a tea sample here of Vanilla Honeybush. It's a rooibos tea. Brew time is 3 to 5 minutes, and I got this sample of tea from Wittards. Not quite sure what for. Maybe, sometimes they give samples for just buying teas, other times could be because I signed up. I signed up for a membership sort of thing, or club sort of thing, some sort of system thing to get where I can get free teas. Anyway, information of the tea. Unique to the Cederberg Mountains in South Africa, this tea's flavour is akin to vanilla ice cream with honeycombs. It has a honeyed fragrance of flowers and rich syrupy tones. So yeah, hopefully it is in date, because otherwise it's going to be a rather misinformed opinion when I try out this tea. Any case, as you might be able to see, as it should be, sort of start popping up on screen by this point, fading in. This tea time is a reaction video to the Inside Xbox, specifically Inside Xbox video of May 7th, 2020. I guess it's kind of funny, all the companies basically have their own direct, as it were. Nintendo started off, then Sony did a State of Play, Nintendo's got their Nintendo Direct obviously, and Microsoft now have Inside Xbox, so I'm not really a big sort of fan of Sony systems at the moment, so there's not much point in sort of reacting and watching into State of Plays, but I am looking forward to the Xbox Series X, and I do have an Xbox One, which is, in a sense, my primary gaming system. Whilst I'm always a big fan of Nintendo exclusives, and nowadays if it comes to a situation of should I get a game on Xbox One or Nintendo Switch, I get it on Xbox One. Funny how it changed, because back with the Wii U I was get on Wii U over the others, but hey ho, it's how it goes sometimes. So yeah, I'm interested in the Xbox Series X. I'm looking forward to what is in this video, and I hope it'll be a fun one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it begins! Okay, I best have this pop up on screen so I don't have to use the age. I'll throw the age warning artwork up anyway. Yeah, this is 18 rated. Fortunately, that's always goes with these sort of videos. I can't guarantee what gets shown or not. Oh yeah, I'm watching this via, I think, GameSpot's YouTube channel. Yeah, I couldn't find. I think Microsoft only starts posting up after a delayed amount of time. I know that. I am. Okay. Oh gosh, the Xbox Series X fridge. Oh gosh, that is hilarious.
People have been wondering, what are we doing this summer? Well, we're not taking the summer off. We're working hard.
Oh.
Cannot wait to deliver.
Oh gosh, that is hilarious.
New news for you. So it's time to get hyped.
Yeah. So is this more of a third-party focus one? I believe this is more of a third-party focus one.
Xbox coming in strong. It's an exciting day. We know fans have been waiting for this.
It's actually pretty nice how they're doing it from the homes, because it manages to give more of a personalised feel to these people. Because often the Microsoft team can feel a bit suited up, stiff sort of thing. So it's really good sort of seeing them in a more relaxed environment where they can have more charm and personality and character on show.
We will begin gameplay from our studios starting in July, including some from our newer studios.
I think I see Ori and the Will-o'-the-Wisps down there in the corner. I've actually played through Halo 1's campaign with Rafi. It was actually a lot of fun. Halo Reach is still the best Halo. That said, I'm terrible at them because I'm suck at FPS games. I think the big one people are talking about... Oh yeah, the new Xbox Series X startups sort of sound. Oh, neat to know. Still not sure if I'm getting it day one. That's the thing. Not sure if I should wait the next year, because I waited the year for the Xbox One because I wanted nicer. I wasn't a big fan of it in black, where I got the crystal white Xbox One, and with the first sort of game that really appealed to me, which was Sunset Overdrive. I love the rain to it. They're FPS games, so probably not anything that I'd be particularly any good at. Character sounds cute. The only sort of times I really enjoyed FPS games were like rail shooters and well, physical move though, and motion control games. To me, an FPS game just doesn't feel right if you're not controlling it with motion controls. Well, who knows? Who knows? I'll keep an eye out. Oh. I thought they died. Wait, what? Is that a Viking? What? Oh yeah, that seems pretty cool. Sad it's a first person. I'd rather third person, at the very least. I am very confused to what this game is. I've seen, like... Is this some like some time sort of scenario going on here? Because it seems like there's like all different time periods going on. There's sci-fi, sort of like warriors and such, and Bright Memory Infinite, or Bright Infinite Memory. Fiod Studio. I like the style of that.
What you just witnessed was Bright Memory Infinite from
Okay, it said like that. Okay.
From the ground up by a single individual at
What?
FY2D Studio in China. Everything you see here will highlight the in-game experience.
It's probably not that well highlighted from a laggy stream I've got here off of my Wii U gamepad as well. Can you watch this on Xbox One? I think that you need Mixer for that. Probably a racing game. I mean, that's a pretty obvious guess. Codemasters! Ah, British studio, yeah. Shame they haven't made an Overlord game in a while. Raffi loves the Overlord series. Well, maybe loves a bit of a strong word, but he really enjoys the 2 or 3 he's played. Yeah, I'm not really big on racing games. Again, particularly if you're trying to take it from a first-person perspective like that, that's always really weird to me. When it comes to racing games, my preference is top-down races, actually. And, of course, kart games. You know, the Mario Kart, Sonic and All-Stars Racing, all that sort of stuff. Also, yeah, like I said, I like top-down racing games as well. Ooh, nice lightning. Ah, Dirt. Okay, that's what it's called. Dirt 5. Yeah, Codemasters is a pretty old British studio. Is that EOB or EBB, or they just didn't increase the length of the B on that horror game? Hello! Just looking at me flapping his mouth going, hello, who are you? Yeah, you be in bad condition. Meep.
Together, we built out of
We built...
chaos.
What? What? I didn't hear you. I'd rather if it was like a neat rail shooter, you know, Star Fox gameplay. Like, Star Fox is fun, but space shooters where you, like, get all free roam? Nah. Gets confusing. Too much, it's literally too much space. Oh, that's a good spacecraft. Yes, use a good spacecraft. Yes, he is.
I'm thrilled to share with you that every major publisher worldwide is developing.
Oh, I see Sega. That's neat.
And
Team 17. Oh, very good. Square Enix. Oh, neat. Bandai Namco. Yeah.
Xbox Series X in 2021. The support, it has just been tremendous, guys.
That's really cool. I'll see if I'll have to pause and see which see some of the more that tickle my fancy.
So why don't we take
or interest.
And see more of the great games.
This is not a very family-friendly reaction video, by the way. Vampires, then? Vampires. Definitely vampires. Oh!
I've traveled so very far.
Don't care much for the first-person perspective of it, but this looks
strange that your travel ends here.
like the art. Yeah. Gosh, that looks gorgeous. Righty. I'm not doing much talking. It's very fascinating, but it's more fascinating on a visual perspective at the moment. Probably not my kind of game. It's more of like a curiosity one. All of the Sea. Okay. It looks more like an exploration game. It does look nice, though. Props for that. Again, an awful lot of first-person games here. You know, first-person perspective games, which is not my cup of tea. I really don't have much luck, do I? I dislike first-person perspective and open world, which seems to be a pretty common trend nowadays. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of how this Inside Xbox is going compared to the previous Inside Xbox. The previous Inside Xbox had a lot more sit-down, talk to hear developers talk about their game sort of thing, whereas this is just a bunch of trailers slapped together. Not quite what I really want. I like that it was different from Nintendo Directs. Oh, I'm going to try out this tea then, whilst this plays. Interesting. Had it brewed for 4 minutes. It's a little bubbly. There's a slight sweet twinge to it, but I'd say the vanilla's a bit of the stronger part of it. Not bad tea, but not the most exciting one. Maybe I should have brewed it for 5 minutes.
Hope you enjoyed the reveal of The Medium, our next-gen psychological
thank God.
game.
Okay, someone actually talking about the game. Okay.
We're working on the project in cooperation with Akira Yamaoka, the legendary composer best known for the Silent Hill series.
Oh.
We'll have more to reveal soon, so stay tuned.
Although from the looks of it, it's yet another first-person perspective game. Gosh darn it! Anyway, as I was saying about this tea. Good little sweet bit to it. Kind of... It's nice, yeah. It's nice, but it's a bit hard to otherwise pin down. This looks... You have my interest, Bandai Namco? You have my interest? Oh, it's a pretty cool monster design, you know? The others have arrived. Sounds like poor game design at that point. Someone's made one of these teams too overpowered. Yeah. Nice tea. Sweet tinge of flavour. Smooth vanilla bit. Looks cool, gotta say. Which reminds me, I need to get back to playing Code Vein. I don't know, this game's really reminding me of it. Yeah, really neat. Of course, as you know, I'm naturally going to be a fan of this sort of art style, aren't I? Oh, she's adorable. Who's the main character? Can you spawn? Yeah, well, already looks like a little fun hack and slash. Lovely sort of vibrant art style to it. Scarlet Nexus. Yeah, that's probably the best sort of one I've seen so far. In terms of, you know, games that interest me, that's certainly the game that interests me the most so far of what I've seen. Does look pretty cool. Maybe I'll actually try out this franchise with this. Feels like I'm missing out on a lot, though. Is this the one which is actually a turn-based RPG, I believe? It looks crazy enough to be. Like a Yakuza, Like a Dragon. Will be available as part of the Xbox 6. Oh, launch title. Is it? Like I thought it was. This one might be turn-based on Xbox One as well. If I don't decide to get an Xbox. A lot of people are just standing there, getting kicked in the face. So I'm assuming it's turn-based. We'll actually stay tuned for more about it. I'm kind of you've tickled my intrigue now.
Well, here's a quick view of Phil Spencer's home office. Oh, wait a second.
Okay, let's see. As far as Ubisoft games go, I've still yet to try out Watch Dogs 2, but I'm not interested in Watch Dogs Legion.
Stay tuned to go behind the scenes with a few of the creators of today's lineup.
And I'm actually more interested in Ubisoft's other game they've got, their other Assassin's Creed one. Was it Gods and Monsters? Myths and Monsters?
More content premieres and announcements from Xbox Game Studios.
It'd be cool if they had a new Rayman game, like 3D Rayman. I love Rayman 2 and 3. Or if Ubisoft had, they were kind of. Oh, thank God! I mean, okay, not the one I'm interested in, but.
I kind of was left speechless, but I'm gonna have to get it together here because
yeah, like,
we're gonna dive even deeper into everything. Right
a lot of those games kind of had that same Sony problem of, except opposite of the over-the-shoulder third-person action cinematic game. This was the first-person take on that.
Now, Dirt 5, obviously the newest game in the series.
Ironically, the game here that didn't fit into that genre at all. And they all looked lovely. They were really well done environments.
Based in real worlds, the tracks and the event types that we play in there. So
honestly, at this point, I'd be more interested in seeing someone try to do a realistic racing game, but in a completely different sort of fantasy world or something like that, or just trying to imagine a completely original location similar to ours, but not. Again, I'd be more of a fan if this was a top-down game. You know, Micro Machines, skid marks. Oh, that looked like a top-down. If you could just turn the game into that, just that little top-down little thing you had there, that'd be fantastic. Okay, so that's kind of the unique aspects to it. Oh, 4-player split screen is a really cool feature to have on it. Like, just promoting that you've got split screen local co-op is amazing.
And your time of day, how quickly the time changes, and what the weather's going to change.
Ooh.
You can play that with your friends.
Those sound pretty neat. Lightning was really cool.
Home, boot it up, you invite a few friends over, you can all race together.
That's super exciting.
Okay. I gotta say, yeah, that is actually honestly a real good thing to highlight.
It's always good to have your friends around.
Local co-op is kind of being diminished quite a bit, but to get a 4-player local co-op in a realistic racing game is really cool. Anything more unique? I mean, again, the most unique factor I have here is swift changing of time, swift changing of weather,
You have an Xbox One in your house,
and 4-player split screen local.
Dirt 5 on Xbox Series X coming up this year. Thank you so much for stopping
by. Kind of curious now, you know. The only one I really got invested in was Project Zero. Although I did enjoy Little Nightmares.
Thank you so much.
There's a Little Nightmares 2 coming out at some point.
Our first psychological horror that was Layers of Fear. It was the main topic was.
Oh, okay.
What can you sacrifice?
Layers of Fear, yeah. Okay, so this is probably definitely not the kind of game I'm going to enjoy because Layers of Fear. Gosh darn, I could not stand watching someone play that game. Like that was just a.
And then the main topic it was.
Yeah, an Observer too. Like I dislike these games. They just bore me so much. They're more walking sim than game. I really wish this actually had subtitles, honestly, because I kind of want to talk over more of this sort of stuff, so I can include it in the video. But if I talk over it, I then can't hear what people are saying. But if there were subtitles, I could at least sort of have you understand what's going on, and understand what I see going on, and react to it better.
Like she can cope with this, that she goes.
Because this, again, this developer sit-down part is the part I really enjoy about Inside Xbox last time.
Haunted by
so I'm glad that they had to sit through a lot of trailers just then, but I'm glad that we're actually getting the sit-down developer talk.
And it's a free Poland in that time, but because in the 80s and before we lived under the regime, communist regime, and there was like no free of speech. Everything was censored, and we play as a medium.
Interesting history.
Opportunity even further than normal people, because you see the spirit world. And
definitely not my kind of game, but I do like the historical context there.
Like when all your
it's quite fascinating to learn about.
Are reflected there. So.
And with a game that would be more at my alley, I wouldn't mind having that as the historical backdrop to it, to the game.
Puzzles, some mysteries. Of course, we use Xbox Series X in different ways. In many different ways, but I will leave this maybe more for the future. So.
Oh, okay. So he does actually have some unique takes and uses of it, but okay, keeping it secret. Okay, I can respect that. Again, I love the Xbox Series fridge. That is fantastic. Oh wait, I missed the day on that. Oh gosh. Okay, well, so quickly, I guess just to round things off. Let's see, I'll post up on screen the clips I enjoyed the most of it. Again, I really enjoyed seeing the sort of developer interview segments. I think Dirt's was probably the most interesting, because Dirt ended up becoming more interesting the moment they said about that four-player split-screen local multiplayer. But otherwise, it was that Bandai Namco game they showed off, and that first game, that indie one, the Scarlet one. Yeah, not usually a big fan of first-person games, but honestly, it was a pretty cool showcasing of it. Like, the style and setting and such looked really cool. So it was a nice sort of interesting take on it. Hey guys, this was my tea time reacting to Inside Xbox May 2020. Hope you enjoyed this video, and cheerio!